Hey dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am here for another sessions from my desk video. This one will be fairly shorter than the other ones previously that I've done, simply because I don't like have a haul or anything like that to share. Just a couple journaling sessions, one in my creative journal, which you see here, and the next will be in my media log, catching up a couple of the weeks in that. And so here I'm starting by putting down a wash of watercolors. This is from the Amy Tangerine Brave and Bold watercolor set that she had, and I picked this up from Tuesday Morning eons ago, like years and years ago. For those who remember Tuesday Morning and the craft stuff that they used to have, shout out to you. I really miss going to Tuesday Morning and finding stuff like that. Tuesday Morning has since been bankrupted and gone, and so yeah, no more Tuesday Morning craft supplies over here, so that sucks. But yeah, it was something I picked up years ago, and so I started by putting that down. Love these two colors, and it goes with the theme that I'm going with. I also, there are two things I want to make note of in this journal session, and one is going to be Vinsmoke Sanji's birthday. Sanji is a character from One Piece. He's one of the kindest Straw Hats. I love him, and I saw a meme on TikTok that was just saying "Happy Birthday, Sanji," and I saved it, and I said, "Oh, I'll put that in my journal and make a little small spread about it." So I decided to do that, and this soon after I also got my order from what's it called? Archer and Olive. I was about to say AliExpress. I don't know why I was about to say that, but Archer and Olive, the Enchanted Chapters collection, and it is. Listen, that Enchanted Chapters collection, beautiful. Okay, so I wanted to make note of both. So I saved some of the stuff, the packaging, off of that, and put it across both pages. Excuse me. So yeah. Anyway, and so now I'm just kind of making a one page for Sanji's birthday, and you'll see the meme. It's small. I printed it out small. I don't know why I printed it out so small. And I decided to tip in one of the fake cards that I got off of Ali. That's probably why I was thinking AliExpress. One of the fake One Piece cards that I got off of AliExpress. It's not worth anything because it's a dupe. So I said I'll just use this, and Sanji is actually on the packaging of it. So I opened it up, made it a pocket, and then I'll put his card on the inside of it as well. And here you see I'm using the tip-in tape. I'm still fiddling with it, but I think I'm getting it down. My thing is I be putting it on too tight, and I just have to remember that for the future, like to give it a little wiggle room so it's not so tight, and like so where you can't kind of move it or maneuver it too well. Anyway, I think I'm not explaining that too well, but yeah, I'm getting the hang of it slowly but surely, and I enjoy it. I like that. I really like the pattern on this one. This was one of the Amy Tangerine collab ones that Lauren Phelps Designs put out. So it's this one and a rainbow one from Amy Tangerine. And anything that I use in the making of this video, if I can find a link for it, it will be in the description box below, so you can check there. So anyway, just putting the picture over there of the notebooks that I ordered for this part of the Archer and Olive collection. I do believe it was the spring collection, and I'm still actually waiting on one more book to come from that, and I think it's supposed to show up sometime in June or July. So yeah, we'll see. I will share that with you when it finally comes in, and I do believe it's a B6 size. So anyway, just getting the finishing touches of the Sanji spread done, and it's just one page there, and that I'm going to be making note of. And so it'll say happy birthday Vinsmoke Sanji, and it's funny because he doesn't like to be called Vinsmoke because that is his father's name, and he does not get along with his father. But it's such a cool name. It's such a cool name, Vinsmoke. I mean, oh my god. So anyway, yeah. So getting that down over there, and I will end up writing the entry here, and then on the next page I'm just gonna write a quick entry about my new journals there and everything like that, and then I'm just gonna let the music play, and then we will end up moving on to my weeks and stuff. And so this is not, I'm not complete. It's not, God, can I tell? This is not complete quite yet. I'll add a few touches here and there, and whatnot, but for the most part, the entry is gonna get done here. The entry is gonna get done over there, and like all the other little extras that I have to do, like fill in the color for the numbers and add like a little kind of sparkly decorations and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna let the music play and I will pop back in once I'm in my media log. 孤独かも金カードに結局記憶もギアが変わる時だ孤独かも金カードに結局もギアが変わる時だ孤独かも金カードに結局もギアが変わる時だ孤独かも金カードに Okay, so I'm now in my media log and I'm starting by putting down a little correction tape. I use my Pilot Kakuno fountain pen to write in this, and so it kind of bleeds through just a little bit. Like you can see little small dots and stuff here and there, and so I try to cover that up since I use clear matte sticker paper when I'm putting my media down. However, recently in later videos that I haven't like edited and put up and stuff yet, I've decided to use white matte sticker paper instead. I use the clear matte because I feel like it's thinner, but I'm decided to use the white matte because there are times when I want to like have like a picture, a representation of a representation of the media and stick it close to like the poster, and it just I do that and it just completely blends right into the poster, and I'm like, that's not the look I was going for here. So I've decided to use the white sticker paper instead, and that way you can see everything, even if something is like a little bit over top of something else. And I completely misspelled high potential there, and I realized it later in the video. See, you see what I'm saying? How Zoro blends into Sitting Bull there. I don't like that. I don't like that. So that's why I've changed to white sticker paper in the future. It'll probably be like a couple more videos with this clear, but eventually I changed to the white, and you'll see the difference. Anyway, I did end up realizing that I did not spell that right, and I do think I put the I in there somewhere, so that was bothering me. But anyway, this was really quick here, and it really didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but it's there. I think I printed the posters too big, and I didn't realize it until afterwards. And when I started putting it down, I was like, you know what? I'm not even doing this over. I'm not printing anything over. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And so yeah. So doing that, and it looks a lot better once I move to the second spread because I've sized everything a lot better to fit into the small space that I have here on the side there. Like if I was using both sides of the paper, this would be fine. But since I write on on the other side, the visual representation just has to go on the right. And so yeah. Anyway, watch the second season of The Pit. It was like phenomenal. Like The Pit is so good, and it's funny because it's very very triggering for me because um I go to the hospital way more often than I need to. Well, that's wrong. Way more often than I want to be there. I don't ever want to be in the hospital or the emergency room, but with the things that goes on with me, sometimes it's inevitable. It's gonna happen. So yeah. But I mean, I can't. The Pit was just, I just love it. Like I blew through season one, and finally season two, all of it dropped. I blew through that. Like I think I watched it in less than a day. So it was really good. But anyway, moving on to the next day here, finishing up High Potential. I did finish that completely for this last season. I think it's season three, maybe season. It's either season two or season three. I know it doesn't have that many seasons yet. I finished Bits and Pieces, which was the last in the Rotten Ruins series. That was like a couple of not a couple, but a few short stories here and there from that series. The Yankees were playing, so I put my favorite player there, Stash, and I've been obsessed with the Yankees this year or every year. I was watching My Child the Killer, a lot of good stuff going on here. Elsbeth was catching up on that. I watched a show called Sins of Cujo. It's a Korean drama, if I'm not mistaken, on Netflix, and it was really enjoyable. I mean, it wasn't like my typical K drama that I watch, like the romantic swoon worthy ones, but it was like about a lawyer who takes cases and stuff, and you think that he's a defense lawyer. You think that he's maybe corrupt or whatever, but he does stuff to help other people. And I don't know, it was just really good. I like the way that it was laid out and whatever. So I'm definitely, and the way it ended, it was like a cliffhanger. So I'm definitely looking forward to another season. So I really, really hope they do another season of Sins of Cujo. So yeah, that is a lot of the stuff that I was watching and or reading, listening to whatever here. And so as you can see, this one is spaced out a little better. Things are sized down some more, and then I'm able to write things in. Also, I watched the movie Weapons. Terrible movie. Did not understand what her motive was. Like, what was this lady? Why did she come here? What was the motive? I don't understand. It was just like, why? Why is this happening? But anyway, moving on, that pretty much wraps this up. My sessions from my desk. If you have any comments or questions about anything, please leave those below. As I said, anything I use in the making of this video will be in the description box, linked if I can find a link. And I will catch you all in the next video. Hope everyone has been safe and well. Bye.